Hey everybody, what's up? I did a video last week on a couple of the basic beginner commands for the terminal just to kind of get you moving around in there, changing directories, printing working directory, the touch command, ls, just a few of the basic commands just to kind of get you familiarized with the terminal. I know there's still a ton more to cover on it. And so I do have some more videos on that stuff coming, but I just kind of wanted to do a bit of some of the fun stuff in the terminal. And I guess not really fun, but just some of the goofy stuff that you can do that really plays no role in anything whatsoever. It's just there. Just some cool stuff you can do. The last two I'm going to show you are usable and they're useful. Are they necessary? No, but you can definitely get some use out of them. But we've got a few fun things, like if you go to your package manager and type in sudo pacman sl or sudo apt install sl, there's a program called SL, and SL stands for steam locomotive. And so if we run sl help, oh, it's just going to run. We've got a little steam train that comes through here. This is the little mini version. You gotta wait till it goes all the way across. You don't have any opportunity to stop it. But let's do this. Let's do man SL. There we go. You do have some flags you can run with this. If you do SL, it's a highly advanced animation program for curing your bad habits of mistyping. How? Don't know. But if you do like SL-A, it's going to show that there's an accident occurring and there's people crying for help. There's SL-L, which is the little version. -F, it flies like the Galaxy Express, and -C is a different train. So let's give a few of those a try. So we have A, L, capital F, and C. So let's do SL-A. There's supposed to be an accident. And oh, look, there's people in the front window crying for help because, you know, why wouldn't there be? Again, not anything that's very necessary, but let's try SL-F. What do we got here? Oh, now it's going to fly away. So this is the flying version of that. We saw SL-L a few minutes ago. It was the little train. I believe the last one was SL-C, and yeah, that gives you a different train. So again, just kind of a dumb little thing to play across your terminal screen for no apparent reason. Another one I would like to show you is you can do a lot with ASCII. So you can actually go ASCII-QUARIUM, ASCII Aquarium, and if we hit enter, and look at that. You've got your own little aquarium with a bunch of fish that you don't have to feed. You don't have to clean the tank. There's none of the mess. But hey, look at all these beautiful fish swimming around. This has got to be a tropical tank, right? So again, just another kind of dumb deal you can do with the terminal. We have some more ASCII stuff. We have AA fire. We type that. We get a little nice warm fire here. So on cold evenings when you're doing some coding or some work on the computer, you can start up a little fire, get yourself a glass of wine or whiskey or beer or juice, whatever it is you choose, and get a little romantic with your terminal, I guess, huh? So you can change and do a larger fire if you want. Oops. I forgot to put the, what's the, so height, set height, dash height. Dang it, Jake, you know better than that. There we go. Now see, we got a big fire. So that's getting a little toasty warm over there. So that's just kind of a interesting deal. So another one I was going to do is if you do XORG XEyes, and you can just type in XEyes. Oh man, look at this. Now look, as we move our mouse around, we got these eyes that follow us around. This has different flags on it as well. You can change the color of the eye, the color of the pupil, all kinds of stuff. But again, just kind of a pointless deal to follow your mouse wherever you're going. And yeah, so when there's another one that I can't seem to get working. It worked for a long time, but I think the server on the other end isn't listening anymore, or it's down. It's there used to be one called Telnet Towel Blinking Lights, and you could actually watch it. Oops, I tried going for a different port to see what would happen, and it tries connecting now, but it doesn't. But you used to be able to watch Star Wars on your terminal. It's not working right now, unfortunately, though, so that's kind of a bummer. But another one we have, if you download or install Fortune, that's it'll give you a random fortune or a random quote by somebody. And what I like to do with this one is if you pipe that into another program, so Fortune, and there's a program called Cowsay. So if you install Cowsay, you get a cow that is reading you your fortune. The Cowsay itself has some different flags. So look, if we do F for a different file, it'll give us instead of a cow, it'll give us a flaming sheep. So if we do Cowsay-F, how was it? I forget how we look up the files. Man, Cowsay. Let's see here. I don't remember how. I don't remember how the how you look up the files for Cowsay, but there's different files you can do. I know for a fact there is. Let's see here. Ghostbusters, and there is. Sorry, Kenton is my son, so hi Kenton. I was saying hi to my son, showing him this stuff, and he was getting a kick out of it. So surgery. Oops, I gotta have a. So we got a cow giving another cow surgery. I mean, there's just different little things. It's quite interesting. Now the last two I was gonna cover are fairly helpful. So if we go over to the Brave browser here, one of them is by a guy named Bugs Rider, and he's got this program called Tuxedo. Tuxedo's kind of like Alexa. If you run in your terminal, if you actually, we'll go back to his page real quick, you can either use curl or make to install it, so you can git clone it and then sudo make install, or if you're on Arch, you can get it from the AUR, or you can use curl. But if you go to his GitHub, Bugs Rider for Tuxedo, and download it and install it, it's actually pretty interesting. So you can go Tuxedo. How old? I really can't type tonight. How old is James Spader? Just for fun. And give it a second here. And it shows that he's 61 years old. So you just ask whatever you want to ask. Who invented baseball? Golly. Who invented baseball? Abner Doubleday. So it's just kind of an interesting thing. The other one kind of goes along the same lines, but it's DDGR. I am sorry, but this is just horrible. DDGR. And if you want to search for something, so let's say we want to go, what is a cattle dog? We just got a new puppy and she's a cattle dog, so we were just kind of curious. So you do that, and then say you want to open one of these. This is basically doing a web search from your terminal. DuckDuckGo search, so we want to open the first one, say. So we open one, press enter, and bam, that opens this up, and you can go back. And if that's not the one you wanted, you can go back to your listing here and pick a different one. So we'll go with, say, 7. And that's going to open another window, and it's going to give you some more. So being able to search from your terminal is kind of cool. So using DDGR gives you the opportunity to do that. So these were just a couple of the different things that you can just kind of play around in. I wanted to show you these just to kind of give you an idea that the terminal isn't this big scary thing that everybody thinks. Sure, there's a learning curve to it. It takes a little bit of time to get used to it and to understand it and to know all the stuff. But you can have fun in it and play with different programs like this. And it's really just a way to interact with your machine. A lot of people use the GUI to do that. That's just one more layer in between you and the machine that's really kind of unnecessary. So this is just another reason I like the terminal, just because you can do goofy stuff like this in it, and you can be really efficient in it, and you can get lots of work done. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoy this, and I really don't think you're going to get any use out of it. Maybe the last two, the DDGR and the Tuxedo, you might get some use out of, but the rest of them, probably not going to improve your workflow or anything like that, but maybe it'll put a smile on your face. And you know, at the end of the day, if you can smile about something, then that's always a win, right? So hey, everybody, you have a good evening. God bless, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.